Eric, please, you got nothing to worry about.
My buddy Eric is really great.
By the time we find Eric,
윤호래 씨가 직접 해보고 싶으시다니.
Welcome to the new episode of the film itself. There's much talk about this movie because nobody seems to understand it, or it doesn't make any sense. Well, that's why I'm here, so stay tuned. The spoilers are arriving. The directorial debut of Frederick Bond seems to be a very funny movie because nobody seems to know which genre it belongs and what the point of the story is. After Charlie's mother dies, she tells him to go to Bucharest. There he meets the love of his life, but the bad news is she's married to a killer. Sounds promising, right? So where is the problem? The story goes one way and in the middle turns around and goes the other way. Most moviegoers couldn't accept that. This movie is a romance. It has action elements and supernatural scenes, but it's still a romance movie. The movie contains two MacGuffins, and this is what throws you off. The term MacGuffin comes from Alfred Hitchcock and describes an object, situation, or device to get the plot going. This device is used in many movies, for example, Pulp Fiction. The suitcase is the reason for the plot to move along, but in the end it wasn't that important. The same goes for the diamond in Titanic and the lighter in Alfred Hitchcock's Strangers on a Train. The movie needed a reason to get Charlie to Bucharest and to get involved with Gabby. So the director decided to use two MacGuffins. The first is the ability to speak to the dead. The second is the tape with the murders. Shia was right when he said that this movie is like true romance.
In terms of tone, we have tone closer to true romance.
I'm a big fan of films like True Romance.
Both films are romance movies with action scenes inside. Both protagonists speak to dead people. Both want to rescue the girl from evil men. Both get their ass kicked. And both experience a happy ending. There are hidden references inside the movie that suggest that Frederick Bond was mostly influenced by the movie Bourne Identity. Both protagonists fall into water in the beginning of the movie. The one has no memory how he got there, the other has to construct the way how he got there. Both main American characters fall in love with European girls. Marie is from Germany, Gabby is from Bucharest, and both girls drive small European cars. As I said before, the girls are in danger, so both men have to rescue them from drug dealers and dangerous killers. Besides, in both movies, Moby contributed to the soundtrack. The awareness in this movie is very high. It thinks and humors about itself. Charlie shouldn't die, so he can prove that love is almighty. He is willing to lose his life for Gabby, but because he is innocent and a guy just in love, he shouldn't lose his life that easily. Many instances show how Charlie is headed in the right direction. First, the sign on the street. Second, the shirt he has on the plane. Third, meeting Gabby's father. Fourth, the accident is on purpose so he can get on the right path. Many coincidences that reveal Gabby's life. Seventh, the graffiti on the wall showing exactly the moment Charlie is in. 8. Charlie's mother recognized Bucharest as a mistake. She really meant Budapest, but by making that mistake, she was right all along. The director Frederick Bond uses very bold moves in this movie. but his decisions we should praise and not criticize. And this is the end of the episode. If you liked it, follow me on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. And if you forgot, this is the way the cookie crumbles. Movie nobody understands, and this movie is totally wrong line. He understands which genre, this one is tough. It's too much. The There are many references that suggest that Frederick Bond was mostly influenced by the movie Before Sunrise? Born Identity! Humor? And again, this is the end of the episode! Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and the cookie crumbles still.